Coach's Corner.
Hey, welcome back to the Coach's Corner. Been a minute, but we are here and we are back, and we have a very special guest today, Savannah Silvestre. She's joining us here. Savannah, you used to be an intern here at Understanding Media.
Yes.
So you've been in the studio before. You've been in the bright lights. You sat on the other side of the camera.
Yeah, I sat behind the camera.
Yeah, was
and
I
watched.
in here with that time? I don't think I was.
I don't think I ever saw you do Coach's Corner, but I was here for Let's Talk Tri-State with Tiny and Katie.
Usually I'm running the sound for Let's Talk Tri-State.
Yeah.
But no, So you're very familiar with this building, with this area, as the metal falls off, with everybody here. So we have you in today not because you were an intern.
Right.
Here we go. Let's do this. That works.
Beautiful.
Not because you were an intern here at Understanding Media, but because you are coming fresh off a senior season at Shippensburg University playing field hockey, getting a championship in the...
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell me the program, or the conference you guys play in.
The PSAC.
PSAC.
Yeah, PSAC.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's how I remember it, but I couldn't remember if there was 2 C's or 1 C. But nonetheless, you guys did get, that's your second championship 2 years in a row in the PSAC, correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Not an easy feat to accomplish.
No.
You also were the NCAA Division II field hockey champs.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Congratulations on both.
Thank you.
So, with not only getting to the championship game 2 years in a row, but winning 2 championships back-to-back, what other hurdles did you guys have in the season?
So our season last year when we won the first PSAC championship, it was a very successful season in the PSAC, but we ended up falling short in the NCAA Final Four.
Okay.
And when we went into the spring, I only had 1 year left, so it was one more opportunity to win the national championship. My freshman year we got second place. Okay. Then we had lost in the Final Four twice to Kutztown, and then we faced this last year, and our coach she left to go coach at another school, our head coach and our assistant coach. Mm-hmm. So we were without a coach.
In the middle of the season?
In the middle of spring, actually.
Before this season started.
Yes, so before. So we were interviewing with coaches and meeting new people for like the second half of our spring, that was when we normally play the most. And it was definitely difficult. We were like, is this going to change everything? How we knew Ship Field Hockey as the definition that was under our last coaches and how they ran the program. And we weren't sure how it was going to go, but we ended up hiring Rael Wallace at the end of May. So we didn't even get to meet her. It was really the last week of school, like finals week, and she was hired, which we met her one time through the interviews, but that was pretty much it. Yeah. We didn't really get to talk to her post. We met a couple of times over the summer. She tried to have voluntary meetings with us, and as a team, we had to really focus on how are we going to unite ourselves and really work together when we don't have a system built. Everything was unknown. How are we going to do things further on? And then we got to the fall. We met Rael. We had like our whole team together, and everything just seemed so different. Like we were all so excited to be together, and we had built such a great foundation already, especially with the past 3 seasons as a senior class. All we had to do was buy in. And then we faced on this season, and we had 3 losses throughout the season. It was to East Stroudsburg, Bloomsburg, and Kutztown. Mm-hmm. And those ended up being the 3 teams that we actually had to beat to get to the PSAC tournament. Uh-huh. So that was really, it was crazy. We called it Revenge Tour because that was like the craziest thing ever that we had to face the exact 3 teams.
Funny how things fall into place.
Yeah, it was so full circle. And I had never played a PSAC quarterfinal before. Mm. We always were able to get the number 1 or 2 seed. And in 2024, we actually hosted the tournament. And this year it was hosted by Kutztown because they had an incredible season. Mm. And they were undefeated until the championship game and on their field. So, and then we said, this is everything we want and more. Yeah. So we fought to get that win, and then even in the national championship, Newberry was undefeated as well. Mm-hmm. So everything was falling into place. Yeah.
So you mentioned the coach leaving. You mentioned a couple other things as well. Mm-hmm. Keeping the focus of the team was probably an important role for you as one of the captains.
Yes.
Did you guys? How many other captains were on the team with you?
We had 2 other captains.
So 3 total.
Yes, 3 total.
So do you guys have meetings outside of regular team time? Like, do it's just you 3 to figure out what's going on, especially when a coach leaves like that?
Yes.
You guys kind of got to take over till a new coach is hired, right?
Yeah,
basically.
and we were chosen in the process of the coach. It was our coach had left, and then about a month later, we were chosen through a very specific process. We do speeches, and I had a whole presentation. And
oh wow!
Yeah, it was a big deal. Yeah, it was a big deal.
That's cool, though.
And we had a voting system, and we were chosen. And when it came down to it, we had to meet. There was a certain meeting that we had to have with athletic administration and our current coach, who's named Katie Lamando. She's our assistant coach. But at the time, she was our volunteer assistant. So she got promoted through this whole process, and that was fantastic because she was the only one there left for us.
Yeah.
And we also met throughout this season with our coach one-on-one. Like, we all came in together, and we kind of just go over how we thought the team was doing and really just bring everything back because we brought a different perspective. She's a great coach, and she has a very different philosophy than what we were used to. And we kind of were able to tell her this is how things were a little bit more disciplined, and like we were more under set plays, whereas now we were a little bit more free to do where we were like playing wise. Like we could just play the game.
Isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, it was just a different style. So we were like the advocates for the team to just tell her what was going on.
Yeah. When your mother reached out to me and about the opportunity, I was like, yes, definitely, let's have Savannah on. Since you were interned here before. And speaking of, I'll go back to your internship just a little bit here.
Yeah.
I was really surprised to hear, I can see now why you're the captain because you're very passionate about the sport, about your team. But I was really surprised because you were very quiet when you were here as an intern.
Yes, I was very quiet.
But it seems like field hockey kind of brings out the passion for the sport for you. It's really cool to see. It's kind of cool to see a different side of you in the interview here. So I appreciate you letting us know all that. Yeah. So with your field hockey career, 4 total years at Shippensburg, 70-14 overall record.
Yes.
That's very impressive. 34 of the wins were shutouts too, which isn't easy to do. It's a hard thing to do. I got some stats here. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
And if I am, it's your mom's fault.
Yes.
Tied for 11th in school history for number of games played, 84 total. That's by a Shippensburg Field Hockey athlete. And you're 8th in school history for most field hockey games starts at 81.
Yes.
So that's where the consistency comes back in, not just for you, but you kind of set an example for your teammates too. Show up, show out, no matter what's going on. It seems like, field hockey, I feel like, is at the top of most of your players on your team's priority list in their lives at that moment.
Yes.
Shippensburg has a very good field hockey team, which it should be. Did you have anything else that you did to help keep the team dialed in and focused mentally? Did you guys hang out outside of practices and games? How often did you guys see each other? Did you team building stuff?
Yes. So we have team nights every week, which is like our bonding experience. If we had a Saturday game, we met on a Friday. And we have a lot of traditions within our program that we have practiced every single year. So that's something I learned from a freshman to a senior. And we also had a bunch of extra little things. Like, I'm really passionate about giving the team ribbons. Like, when I was little. Like, it sounds really silly, but it was...
Like the ones you get on field day?
Yes.
In elementary school?
Yeah, I would go to the store and I would tell my roommates about this because I was, like, so passionate. Because we'd have different themed events, which was really special. That was something that we never had before. Rael brought that as part of the changes, and she had different themed games. So we have the Hidden Opponent, which is focused on mental awareness, which is a club at our school. We had Youth Day, brought in some of the younger players so we could bring them around. And a lot of the times, we also had International Students Day, and we would match the ribbons up to the day.
Oh, nice.
So we have 3 international students on the team this past year. We usually have a lot more, but with the transitions, we didn't have any. And one of my roommates, she's from South Africa, so we had yellow and green ribbons for her.
Nice.
And then we had blue and white for Argentina, which my other 2 teammates are from. And like in the final games, we all wore blue ribbons, which was really special. We are so grateful. We get a packet of, like, a box of things when we go to the national tournament, and it's these little, like, odds and ends, but it's really, like, a great gift from the NCAA, and they had put an anchor ribbon, which we just changed our logo this year from, it's, like, on my shirt here. But
we I saw that on the pictures,
Yeah, we used to be a boat, which is, like, our normal school logo, and it's still there, but that started out as an athletics logo. And so the president and the athletic administration created something that was just for sports, which is the anchor.
Cool.
So we had this anchor ribbon, and that, like, all those sort of things, like, now even my one teammate was telling me she put them on her bag for this season because it's a reminder of when we won and all the things that's
cool.
It shows unity too. Like, if we're all wearing the same thing, we're all together. We did some other things as well. We had some really special moments as a team. We have locker room dances, like most teams do. But we had this special moment, and I'll shout them out. My coaches, my coach, Katie Lamando, she has this song that she loves, No Air, by Jordan Sparks. Oh, yeah. And she would come into the locker room when they would come to visit us before a game, and she would sing her heart out to this song. And she was good. She is so good. She puts everything into the song. And slowly we started adding our other coaches to it. So we added our head coach, and we added our volunteer assistant, Zane. Like, everybody just kept bringing in. And by the national championship, we had our sports psychologist, Chris. We had our trainer, Tanya. We had a student helper who's also my roommate, Yasmin. And we had our athletic administrator, Carrie Michaels, sitting in there with us, and it was such a weird experience because you never would have expected something like that, especially because we go crazy. We're all singing together. That's something that was just for our team, and then it expanded, but it kind of showed how we were all a family.
That's cool.
Yeah, and by the end, I brought the team together, and I was like, we need to do something big for the national championship. This needs to be huge, and we need to give back to them. And we made posters that said, they all had, like, special names, and we made them posters that said, like, let's go, like, Gloria, let's go, Tatiana. They had these funny names. And it was, like, such a weird experience, but I feel like that was such a big contribution because it just brought everything to more of we just had fun.
Yeah. I love it. Things like that is kind of why I feel like a lot of kids stay with sports coming from high school going into college, because they get that team building aspect along with the sport they love. It's like two great things into one. So yeah, that's really cool. I like that. And so let's talk a little bit about, you talked about your revenge tour and coming full circle. Speaking of full circle, you're one of only 10 players on your team to be a Pennsylvania field hockey player, go to a PA university, win the D2 national championship at a PA university because Bloomsburg University hosted it.
Right.
How does it feel to be in rare company of only 9 other people that have been able to accomplish that? It's
so surreal. Like, when I was looking at colleges, because the recruiting process was so intense, and I had looked at some PA schools, but Shippensburg was not the top of my list at the time. And when I first heard about it and learned that they won, like, a good amount of national championships in the last decade, I was like, that's something I want to do. That's where I want to aspire to. And going to school in PA, I mean, it's 2 hours from home. Like, I still get to see my family. My parents can come to every game. But it's not something that ever was like, yeah, I'm going to school in PA.
Yeah.
And the past couple of years, the national tournaments, my freshman year was in Seattle, which was huge. We had to take a plane. Like, we flew over, and it was for a festival year, so that's when all the other Division II sports come together for this one big event, which it's said to be ending soon, so it was such a great experience, so I really hope they keep it. My sophomore year, we were in New Hampshire, and we were at St. Anselm. Yes. I had to remember that. That had to come back to me. And then my junior year was in South Carolina, and we were at Limestone, which now doesn't even exist, which is even crazier. And to be, like, I always said, okay, like, I wanted to win all the other years. Like, that would have been so special. But if we win at Bloomsburg, my family's going to be there. The people from our school can come. Like, I had a couple of our friends drove all the way out there. just to see it. It was way more, it felt like home.
Yeah.
And it felt right. Like
Which helps.
It helps.
It does help. You kind of feel like you have a home field advantage.
Exactly. Yeah. Like it was nice because the team we ended up playing was from South Carolina in the championship. And for them, that's a little bit difficult. Yeah. And it's like in November where it's super cold and you're like, oh, like, where's the warm weather?
Right, yeah.
We're like,
South
this is
Carolina,
normal.
It's probably like 60s-ish, somewhere in November. Up here, you're probably talking 30s.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a big difference. It makes a difference. It definitely does. You guys have a billboard along I-81.
Yes, we do.
Where is the billboard? Is it right by Ship?
Yeah, it's near Ship. Okay. It's like between Ship and Carlisle.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it on my way driving back to school this semester.
Oh, cool.
And it was such a funny experience because I was like, I want to take a picture, but I'm like driving my car. And like,
hey, don't take a picture while
exactly. Like, that's just my, I did not.
Good.
But it was so interesting because it used to be a picture of our football field, and it said championship because ship's the end of championship. And I was like, well, why is it just the field? Like, where's all of us? Like, where's the athletes? Little did I know we were going to be on there with our cross-country team, who's very successful as well.
Cool.
And it's so exciting, like, to be up there. And someday we'll have to camp out and get our real photos. But now we're actually going to, on February 4th, we're going to Harrisburg.
Okay.
And we're going to, I'm not actually sure what we're going to do, but I'm guessing go to the Harrisburg Capitol and meet some people and get to really celebrate what an amazing accomplishment we made. Cool. And then we also are going to be honored at one of our basketball games on February 7th, which is exciting. We're going to get our banner in the gym, which I've been like waiting for at the moment.
The thing when they drop the banner.
Yeah, because what they do, which is really amazing, is they put a picture for the national championship wins versus just like the words that say like the year.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be like our faces are going to be up there.
Cool. That's cool.
Really
that's
special.
Different. Yeah, usually it's just like you said, it's usually just the words. Yeah.
Yeah. So all of these things together, it's just amazing to see.
Do you walk around campus and you're like, oh, there's Savannah from the billboard?
I know, right? Yeah. I wish. Nah, it's like so interesting to just be like how long that's going to be there, but just to be able to like tell everyone, hey, look up on the billboard next time you drive on 81.
Well, and that's the purpose too. You guys are up there as a team.
Yeah.
You did everything as a team all year. You shouldn't be singled out individually. You should all be a team.
Yeah.
So we talked a little bit about, before we started our interview here, your plans after your time at Shippensburg. Do you plan on still being involved with field hockey? You mentioned a little bit of coaching. Yes.
So it's been a very long 4 years, and which is great. I'm so grateful for the experiences I had and the memories that I made. But I definitely am when it finished, I was done. Like when I received that, like after we won the championship, I had these emotions where I'd cry for a couple of minutes because I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's over. And then the next couple, I'd be like, we just won the national championship. I'm so happy. So I was going back and forth, and I really didn't know how to feel.
Yeah.
And now, like a couple months out, like it's really starting to hit. Like our field hockey team just got back in action, so they're going to start running and lifting and getting back into indoor hockey. And I want to find different ways to still be involved. I definitely don't want to just step away just yet. I want to let it kind of take baby steps.
Yeah.
And when I came home for winter break, I was able to coach at one of my old clubs that I finished my career at. So that was Powerhouse, and I got to coach there for a couple of sessions. And it's definitely weird being on the other side.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I just want to play so bad.
Yeah.
But I also really have always liked coaching. I coached for our Ship field hockey camps, so it was really exciting to it's really fun to share what I know.
Yeah.
Because I've been playing the sport since I was like 6 years old, so I have way too much knowledge not to share it.
Yeah.
And this semester we're a USA Nexus site, which is a developmental program through the USA Field Hockey.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to try to be a part of that and try to coach and try something new. Just because it's just really exciting to be a part of.
You maybe coach at Chip one day.
Yeah. Oh,
That'd be
I mean,
cool.
we get a lot of alumni coming back, so who
Then they'll be
knows?
like,
Yeah. They'll be like, guys, I won national championship. Yeah, my resume is forever changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already put it on there, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations again on a great career at Shippensburg. Not only just Shippensburg, but your whole life. Like you said, you've been playing field hockey. Congratulations on your 2 back-to-back PSAC championships and your NCAA Division II championship. I'm sure Shippensburg won't be the same without you on the team, definitely. But it sounds like you've set them on the right path. So So congratulations and thanks so much for hanging out today.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah, we'll see you down the road, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Thanks for hanging out in the Coach's Corner. See ya.
It's the Coach's Corner with Andy.
Covering tri-state sports, it's the Coach's Corner with Andy.
It's the